Grasshopper was built in 2003. That is over 20 years ago. Back then, a small business owner just needed one thing: a second number on their cell phone so they didn't hand out their personal number to every customer. That was the whole job. And for that job, Grasshopper worked fine. But here's what I want to talk to you about today. If you run a local business, a dental practice, a medical office, a home service company, anything with a front desk and a real team, you are not that person. And the phone system you picked matters a lot more than most people realize. I'm Anmol, co-founder of Emitrr. Over the last 3 years, we've helped more than 2,000 local businesses figure out their phone and communication setup. And I can tell you exactly where Grasshopper fits, where it breaks down, and what I'd suggest instead, including when Emitrr makes sense and when it doesn't. Let me start with something that probably sounds strange coming from me. Grasshopper actually works for some people. If you are a solo freelancer, a one-person consulting shop, someone who just needs a professional number that forwards to your cell phone, and you have no team and no software you need your phone system to talk to, Grasshopper is a reasonable starting point. Flat rate pricing, quick setup, no hardware. You can be live in 20 minutes. I'm not here to pretend that product never made sense for anyone. It did. But here is where things start to fall apart. The number one complaint you find about Grasshopper, not from me, from real users on Reddit and on G2, is support. One user on r/smallbusiness described their experience as absolutely horrendous, specifically calling out what they called radio silence from the support team when their service went down. That is not a one-off. That is a pattern. Grasshopper's G2 score sits at 3.9 out of 5. Their product direction score on G2 is 5.9 out of 10, meaning even their existing users don't believe the product is moving in the right direction fast enough. Then there is the texting situation. Multiple users have documented the 10 DLC registration process. That's the carrier verification process required before you can send business texts in the US, failing repeatedly on Grasshopper. Each failed attempt costs money. One user applied more than 10 times, got charged each time, ended up paying over $55 in failed fees, and Grasshopper refused the refund. That person ported out. And the outages. More than 347 logged VoIP outages on Grasshopper's calling service since 2020. There was a logged incident as recently as January 2026. If your business runs on phone calls, that is a real risk, not a theoretical one. Now, before I go further, if this is useful to you, and I think it will be, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We put out content specifically for local business owners and healthcare practitioners on phone systems, AI, patient communication, all of it. And stay till the end of this video because I'm going to tell you exactly who should not switch to Emitrr, and that part matters just as much as everything else. Here's the deeper issue with Grasshopper though. It's not really about the bugs or the support wait times. It's about what category of product Grasshopper actually is. Grasshopper is a virtual number. It forwards calls to your cell phone. That's the core mechanic. The moment your business needs more than that, a real call routing system, a team inbox where multiple people can see and respond to messages, texting that actually integrates with your scheduling software, or an AI agent that picks up missed calls and books appointments. Grasshopper doesn't have an upgrade path. You don't get more powerful, you just leave. And that's the situation most local business owners I talk to find themselves in. They started with Grasshopper or something like it. They hit the wall, and now they're looking for something else. So let me tell you what a real alternative actually looks like and why the comparison isn't Grasshopper versus a slightly better virtual number. It's Grasshopper versus a full communication platform. With Emitrr, you get a proper hosted VoIP system. Unlimited calling in and out, HD voice, extensions for every member, smart call routing based on rules you set, call queues, an auto attendant so callers hear a real professional menu, and a call tree so the right person gets the right call. You can port your existing number over. You don't have to change the number your patients or customers already have saved. And if your team uses physical desk phones, Cisco, Yealink, Polycom, those work too. But here's the part that matters most for local businesses. Emitrr is not just a phone system. It integrates with your business software, your EMR if you're a healthcare practice, your scheduling system, your CRM. So when a patient calls and your front desk picks up, the system already knows who that person is. And when a call gets missed, because missed calls happen even in the best run offices, the AI agent picks it up. Not a voicemail, an actual AI agent that can answer questions, collect information, and schedule appointments directly into your system. We've seen practices reduce their missed call problem by 40% after implementing the AI agent. That's not a small number. That's revenue walking back in the door. And on the support side, because I know that's the thing that burned a lot of Grasshopper users, we're rated 5 out of 5 for customer support on Capterra. That's across more than 2,000 customer locations. You get a dedicated success manager. Not a ticket queue, a person. If something breaks, someone picks up. Now, I told you I'd be honest about who should not switch to Emitrr. If you are genuinely a solo operator, one person, no staff, you just need a professional number that rings on your phone, then Emitrr is probably more than you need right now. Grasshopper or something like OpenPhone may be enough for where you are today. We built Emitrr for local businesses with a front desk, with staff, with patients or customers who text back, and with workflows that need to talk to each other. If that's not you yet, that's okay. Come back when it is. But if you are running a practice or local business and you're still trying to manage calls, texts, reminders, scheduling, and patient communication on 4 separate tools, or worse, still routing everything through a forwarded number on someone's personal cell, that is the wall you keep hitting, and that's exactly what Emitrr was built to fix. If you want to see how it works for a business like yours, the link is in the description. You can book a demo, see the actual product, ask real questions. No pressure, no sales script, just a real look at whether it's the right fit. And if you found this useful, share it with someone who's still on Grasshopper and wondering why their texts aren't going through. They will thank you.